The Imperial provides. Brother company now. We have trampled and changed. We trust the ravenous brood.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Lesser Power. Welcome to another Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 build video. I told y'all last time I was going to make a melee build, and this is basically like my melee crusader build using the power sword. One thing I can say in this game is I like to do melee. I like to be close up on my enemies and cutting them down. With the power sword, I can honestly say you're not going to have that much fun leveling it up. But once it hits max level and you get that increased movement speed, it feels way better and it's like much more fluent. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the build. Alright man, first we're gonna knock out the perk tree. I don't know why I've been calling this class Crusader when it's actually Bulwark. Forgive me for that. But the first perk we got is Intimidating Aura. A perfectly timed parry causes an area of effect damage within 5-meter radius. So whenever you do a perfect parry, you basically do like an area effect damage. Next we got Shock and Awe. Enemies in a shock area take 25% more damage. This is perfect because we also got defensive advantage. A perfectly timed parry creates a shock area for 5 seconds. The cooldown is 30 seconds. So whenever you do a perfectly timed parry, you'll create the shock area. You'll also be doing the area effect damage, and then they'll also take the 25% extra damage as well. That's very important. Alright man, next on the list we got Advanced Conditioning. Contested health fades 50% more slowly for all squad members. This is going to help your whole squad survive even longer because that white health now fades 50% slower, which is great. Next we got Concussive Force. Shield Bash deals more damage. I did try Rapid Regeneration, but I just didn't like how fast the flag went away. So basically this is going to give you armor. The most important thing is your health, so you want to have that flag up as long as possible so you can regenerate that contested health back. Alright, next we got Invigorating Icon. When a banner is activated, all squad members regain maximum contested health. This is going to help them regenerate their health, especially when they're low on HP. And then we got Rejuvenating Effect. When a banner is activated, it revives incapacitated squad members within the area of effect. So you can just lay this down and basically it'll regenerate your teammates whenever they're incapacitated. And not only that, this also gives you maximum contested health as well. Next we got Defensive Mastery. A perfectly timed parry instantly incapacitates a Majoris or Extremist level enemy. The cooldown is 120 seconds, so that's basically 2 minutes. But whenever you parry, you can instantly kill an extremist enemy. This is very important because like sometimes those enemies they pop up in like 10s, 5 Majora's enemies, and then you gotta take out an extremist too. That can just be one hell of a fight, and this is gonna really help you out. Alright, next we're gonna take a look at the weapon. The main weapon you want is the fencing power sword. It's basically this one right here. The reason why we go with this is because it has 11 strength and 7 speed. You want the highest speed possible, and not on top of that, this has the highest strength more than all the other swords as well. Next we're gonna take a look at the perk tree. The first perk right here is basically increase your melee damage by 5%. And then we got Master of Defense. After switching your sword stance, you get take 20% less range damage for 5 seconds, which is great. We got another increase to melee damage by 5%. And then we also got Tranquility. When you're in the power stance, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back. Alright, the next perk we got is Slashing Blade. Power style combo increases from 3 to 4 strikes. Next we got Tyrannid Slayer. Melee damage against Tyrannid enemies increases by 10%. And then we got Kill Streak. After killing 10 enemies in a rapid succession with a light combo, you do not lose control upon taking heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 5 seconds. The cooldown is 10 seconds. Then we got Cutting Edge. Power rate deals 50% more melee damage, so this is basically like your charge attack. Then we got Extremist Slayer. Melee damage against extremist level enemies is increased by 15%. And then we got Minoris Slayer. Melee damage against Minoris level enemies is increased by 20%. And then we got Power Restoration. Power style attacks restore 100% more contested health. So while you're in the middle of a mob and you're just doing power attacks, this is going to help you basically keep your health up, which is great. But that's the whole setup. I am using the plasma pistol. As long as you've got it maxed out, you can go for really any setup that you want on it. It'll still work. But that's the whole build. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys for coming through. Deuces.